Good, clean fight. Touch him up, scoot back.
We are ready to go for our third and final bout here on Before the Bell. With the Olympic rings tattooed on the right side of his torso, Nishant Dev begins his pro career in the white trunks with the orange and blue trim, and Alton Wiggins out of Oakland, California in the white trunks with the gold trim. Good size from Nishant Dev. Got the broad shoulders, the back as well, pretty wide. Oh, I was about to ask you, Omari, how would you rate the power of Nishant Dev? And there, a nice straight right hook. And another followed by up a jab.
Definitely has some pretty decent power. As you can see, two southpaws. So the game will be jabs, you know. See who jabs lands first, and alternate comes the fight.
Dev trying to establish that jab. Again, in action for the first time since the Paris Olympics. Fell to Marco Verdi. Dev signed with Matchroom. Eddie Hearn called it a potential game changer. We talked about the big population in India, and right now Wiggins' face is being populated by lefts and rights from Nishant Dev. And that is going to be ruled a knockdown.
6, 7, 8.
So Dev recording a first-round knockdown against Alton Wiggins.
Off to a great start. Good defense.
Wiggins trying to come back with a combination. Dev's been living in Las Vegas for roughly 3 months now, training under Ronald Sims, and down goes Wiggins. Dev demolishing his first pro opponent. Second knockdown of the round.
Big shots.
Wiggins asked if he wants to continue. And Dev with some decent time here. 40-plus seconds. Wiggins trying to throw some fists. That was a push. Can Dev close the show in one round? Comes back with a right hand.
To the body, upstairs.
Dev rocking Wiggins. Wiggins is hurt. He's backing down. 20 seconds to go. And that is not ruled a knockdown. And that's going to be it. Referee's seen enough. Nishant Dev opening eyes in his pro debut here in Las Vegas. A first-round KO for the Indian native.
Couldn't have it any other way for a pro debut.
As good as it gets. We got a stern look from Ronald. You think he was happy? I mean, there's not much to not be pleased about there with that performance.
Maybe it's something they talked about in the gym that he didn't do.
Excellent performance from Nishant Dev. It looks like they're between rounds right now. And Ronald Sims is giving him some advice. But overall, wow, what a performance to open up a pro career.
Adjusted pretty well.
That right hand was the one that really put this fight to rest. I don't think Wiggins was right following that punch. Wow. Let's make this official here. Here's David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Robert Hoyle calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by TKO. He's now undefeated as a professional, Nishant Dev.
Nishant Dev with a rock and roll performance here in Vegas.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Eddie Hearn outlining the plan to Amari Jones here ringside. If you didn't catch that on the mic, what did he tell you, Amari?
Eddie said, when it's time, me and Nishant Dev, 2 fights, one in India, one in the U.S. I told him, let's do it.
This has been a terrific signing period out of the Olympics for Matchroom between yourself and Nishant Dev, Pat Brown, Tara Moana. We are seeing the raw talent, and Nishant Dev victorious. Let's go into the ring as he's standing next to Chris Mannix.
Well, Nishant, congratulations. As pro debuts go, that was a pretty good one. How'd you feel about that fight?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I was been waiting for this moment couple of past 15 years, and I was dreaming about this moment. And today is the day where I'm standing here in front of in the biggest screen and a winning moment. This all I dedicate to my India. Like today is Republic Day in India, so I dedicate this fight to my India. And today is my father's birthday also, so I dedicate this fight to my father. Many more to come. The road of world champion, first ever India, it's now begun.
You fought a lot of times in the amateurs. How different was it fighting as a pro for the first time?
I think I was a bit excited for my first debut, but it was good. The hand gloves, the tendon gloves look like hammers in my hands, and I feel so good. Yes, and I'm ready to next fight. My manager Brian Peter will say to me, like, your next fight is ready. I am ready and be in shape.
What has this week been like for you, coming over to Las Vegas where you'd been training for a little while, getting ready for your first pro fight? How anxious were you for this moment?
I was 3 months logged in myself in this training, and I was so excited. I was in my shape for my first pro fight, and being little heartbreak in Olympics in quarterfinals, but right now my new journey begins, and I'm ready for this.
What would it mean to you to become a world champion from India?
It's mean world to me. Nobody is a world champion from India, so I want to become a first ever world champion from India and make a legacy. Yeah.
About 6 o'clock in the morning, back in India right now. Figure a lot of people were watching?
Yes, I feels like my whole India is behind me, and everyone is watching me, and they are like very happy to see me here. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Eddie, we'll turn to you. The India market is open, apparently.
Yeah, baby. Listen, in the past, there's been fighters from India, and people talk about, for the hype, for the promotion, I do the same. Oh, this guy, the following in India, the potential. They've never been world-class fighters. India now has a world-class fighter with a great amateur pedigree that can actually go on, I believe, and become world champion. He has the potential to completely change the face of the sport in the country. We know about their deep passion and the pure size of that audience in India. Now they have a real fighter with real star quality, with real potential that can actually win world titles and bring super fights to India. Not someone that looks good and might get to a certain level. If we do it right, and we've got a long way to go, Nishant Dev can go all the way to world championships. If he does, he will do something in the sport that has never been done before. It will completely change, not just the face of boxing in India, but change the sport as a whole. So we've got to get it right. We've got to keep him nice and active. We keep our feet on the floor. He's got to stay humble, which he will. We'll go back to the gym, and we move forward. And the plan is, as we said, to make sure that audience around the world, but of course in India as well, continues to grow with us and gets very excited about someone that could be a national hero in India. Should be already. He's got everything. He's got the ability. He's got the looks. He's got the full package. He's got fast hands. He's a good fighter. That was a devastating knockout. And not an easy opponent for the debut. Southpaw, who came to win. And very, very exciting. Our first ever Indian fighter and more importantly, a guy that I believe can go on and be a world champion.
Well, you're excited. He's excited. You see your manager, Brian Peters, over there. Very excited for your pro debut. A lot to look forward to. Good luck to you. Guys.